Hey, first off, a massive congratulations on earning your Certified in Supply Chain Professional designation. Seriously, that is a huge deal, and you should be incredibly proud. Now that you've hit this amazing milestone, you're probably asking yourself, okay, what comes next?
Right? You've put in all the hard work, you've passed that tough exam, and now you have the credentials to prove it. But is this the finish line? Not even close. What we're going to break down here is how you can use your CSCP as a launchpad for a career of non-stop growth, leadership, and real impact.
So let's get one thing straight right away. Your CSCP is way more than just a piece of paper for the wall. You should really think of it as the starting line for your leadership path in the supply chain world. It's a statement that you're absolutely committed to this profession.
And this quote just says it all, doesn't it? Getting your CSCP is kind of like graduating. You've proven what you know, and now you're ready to step into a whole new level of your career. It's about a lifelong commitment to being at the absolute top of your game.
So, how do you actually stay on that cutting edge? Well, that's exactly where the Certification Maintenance Program comes in. And this is so important. This isn't about busy work. It's a system designed to make sure your skills and your expertise evolve right alongside this incredibly fast-moving industry. Here's the magic number you're going to want to remember. 75. You need to earn 75 maintenance points every 5 years. But please don't look at this as just some requirement. Think of it as 75 different opportunities to learn something new and to future-proof your career. And why bother? Well, because this isn't a chore, it's a direct investment in you. It makes sure that credential you work so hard for stays valuable. And, maybe most importantly, it gives you a serious competitive advantage out there. It shows everyone you're committed to excellence, and that's what keeps you sharp, relevant, and way ahead of the pack.
Okay, so you're maintaining your certification, you're staying current, but you're someone who's aiming even higher. That continued effort is what builds toward the next level of recognition, becoming a CSCP Fellow. And this is a true mark of professional distinction.
So what does it really mean to be a fellow? It's for those professionals who don't just master their job, but who actively share what they know to lift up the entire profession. You know, the key phrase here is above and beyond. This is about true leadership. It's about contribution.
In this slide, it just lays out the difference perfectly, doesn't it? Over on the left, you've got your standard job duties. They're important, but they're what's expected. But on the right, that's the fellow-level stuff: presenting, teaching, publishing, volunteering. It's the difference between just doing your job and actively shaping the future of the industry.
Now, holding all of this together, from the moment you get certified to potentially becoming a fellow, is this incredibly important foundation of trust. And that foundation is built on the ASCM Code of Ethics, which every single certified professional agrees to live by.
The very first principle is so simple, but it's so powerful. Maintain exemplary standards of professional conduct. This is about more than just being good at your job. It's a promise to hold yourself to the highest possible standard in every single thing you do. Because your actions don't just reflect on you, they reflect on the integrity of the entire CSCP community.
Next up, a huge pillar of integrity. Be honest. Do not misrepresent your qualifications. Look, our entire field is built on data, on accuracy, on trust. So being transparent about your own background, your skills, your education, that is absolutely non-negotiable.
This next one, it ties right back to that whole fellow mindset we were talking about. It's an ethical commitment to cooperate and to share knowledge. This isn't about hoarding what you know to get ahead. It's about sharing it, because a rising tide lifts all boats. We all get better when we help each other out.
And finally, at the very heart of it all, is respect. The supply chain isn't just about pallets and shipping containers. It's a deeply human system that connects people all over the globe. Upholding the dignity and rights of every single person in that chain, that is the absolute cornerstone of what it means to be a true professional.
So when you put everything together, the continuous learning, the goal of leadership, and that solid ethical foundation, you start to see the bigger picture. The CSCP is so much more than a certification. As this quote says, it's the pathway for pros who don't just want to master the supply chain, but who want to lead its evolution with total integrity.
And that brings us right back to you. You've hit the milestone. You've seen the path forward. So the only question that's left is the one that really matters. How are you going to use your knowledge, your integrity, and your leadership to shape what's next for this profession? How will you lead the evolution?